All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today, we're going to do a painting stream. We will be painting Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures. All right. So, today, what I think we're going to work on is Baron. Oh, man, what's his name? Baron Zemo? Or Baron. It's not Baron Nemo. It's Baron Zemo. Yeah. And I think if we have time, Spider-Man. Man, Spider-Man looks so weird in black and white. So what we did to prepare the model is we sprayed it with a black primer, and then we dry brushed it with white paint. Why does it keep doing that? It keeps going in and out of focusing. Okay. Yeah. So we got our setup. This is where we're going to put our paints. We got a bunch of our paints over here. Yeah, a bunch of our brushes. And we use a little yogurt cup for our water cup. It's nice and low so it doesn't tip over. You don't need much water anyway. Yeah. Okay. Let me check if the stream is running. All right, looks good. Yeah. Go into channel. Title and category are good. Okay. Oh, fudge. No. Stream manager, please. How do I get the stream manager? There we go. All right. So, yeah. We've got Spider-Man. And we've got Baron Zemo. Now, for reference, I have got the... Let's look at what we're going to be working with today. So I've got the rule book for Marvel Crisis Protocol here. Spider-Man, we're going to try to make look like this. Okay. I don't know about all those. The black lining will be difficult, and hopefully the contrast paint just fixes that for us. Hopefully. Oh man, that's going to be difficult. Really scared to paint the heroes, because the villains, I don't care if I mess up on. Oh boy. Now where's the picture of Baron Zemo? Here we go. This guy. Okay, so black pants, purple shirt and head. Sword is metal. Okay, so he's got a brown jacket, and the trim is white, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, okay. Yeah. Black pants, nothing special. Metal belt buckle. That guy should not be too hard to paint, so that's why we're doing 2 miniatures at once. Because also, one of the things with miniature painting is the drying time. Sorry, drinking a Diet Pepsi right now. All right, let's, and there's the miniatures I painted before, which you could look at pictures of on my YouTube community page or Twitter or Instagram. Okay, let's get to painting. What should we do first with these guys? I feel like we should paint the bases That way they have time to dry. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, hold on. Need the paints. Alright, so I've been painting the bases with Runic Gray. Shake it up a bit. Da-da-da-da. I think we'll start with Baron Zemo. Spider-Man, I don't know, we'll work on Spider-Man a little bit. I don't know if we'll finish him, but I know Baron Zemo we could pretty much finish. Where are my brushes? Okay, we'll use that one. Dunk in a little water. Let's pop this over here so I know which one it is. All right. I always love these scenic bases. Moist Dumplings, hello. I am painting some Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures. How you been, dude? Fudge. Man, I'm doing this under the camera of the iPad, so it's a little hard to fudge. You know what? It's because it keeps wanting to focus on my arm. That's what's going on. Let me increase the height on the thing. Do you have a GoPro you could use? I do not. And the thing is, with the iPad connects directly to the internet. So, by the way, here's the game I'm painting the miniatures for. Marvel Crisis Protocol. And I have the iPad on a, what do you call it? Tripod. Yeah. Let me show you some of the miniatures I've been painting up, which you could see on my, what do you call it? YouTube community page. Oh, sorry. Let me make sure I don't have paint on my fingers. I got Red Skull, from Marvel. Bad guy. I got Iron Man. There we go. Painted that. Crossbones. This is the guy that was like, he used to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent in the MCU. And then he becomes a mercenary. Black Widow. Let's see, you did go see the new movie, The Marvels. It was pretty good. I didn't get to see it yet, but hopefully when it comes to streaming, I'll watch it. I just finished today, the Miss Marvel TV series. So, and that was pretty fun. She was a pretty fun character. This is Ultron. And I got Dr. Octopus. Doc Ock, that I finished yesterday. Yeah, was it yesterday? I think yesterday, sometime over the weekend. Cool. So yeah, those are the ones I've finished painting. Move this here. Yeah, so how was the movie? What I know it's, what do you call it? Miss Marvel, the girl, and Captain Marvel, and Monica Rambeau from the Scarlet Witch show. Yeah. Okay, I think this will work better now because I elevated it. Okay, let's get that bass going. People thought it was a little childish, but you liked it? I don't mind childish, man. Sometimes you just gotta have fun, not take things too seriously. Oh, fudge, too much paint. Right? So it sounds like you really like the movie. Oh man, it's going on super thick. Oh, I wish it didn't do that blurry. Let's get some of the paint over there. I wish it didn't do that. Let's see, there's a new movie coming out. It's about Napoleon. I saw that, dude. I mean, I didn't watch it, but I saw the commercial. I really want to see it because I got so into a Napoleonic War vibe. Like I watched the old movie. There's this old movie from, I think, the 70s. That was amazing, called Waterloo. So yeah, I totally want to see that. I mean, I think it comes out Wednesday, but it doesn't come out on streaming yet. So, like, I don't go out to the movie theater. So, I go wait till it comes out on streaming. Yeah, but I heard really good reviews about that. Like, they said there's amazing battle scenes, cannons, you know, cavalry charges, all of that, man. That's awesome. Okay. Let's get some paint on the edge. There. Let's not get. Okay. I think I got most up. Let that dry. Let this dry. Let's get a little more. Next Wednesday is your birthday. Nice. What you got planned on doing there, Moist Dumplings? And hold on a bit. Let me finish this. And we will do my traditional. All right, that stone is coming out really good. Yeah. My friend said he can't come to the stream. He's going to sleep right now. All right. So, yeah, Moist Dumplings. A happy birthday to you. Happy birthday there, Moist Dumplings. Awesome. Yeah. You're going to go to Texas Roadhouse. Oh, man, I heard that's really good. And then go to the shooting range. Man, awesome. What you going to shoot? Do you bring your own stuff or you rent out the guns over there? Man, I was watching a YouTuber, Jenny, TTY, from Korea. And she went to Texas to, what do you call it? And went to a shooting range over there. It was pretty cool. Dude, she was shooting like automatic rifles and everything. It was crazy. Man. Just be safe out there, dude. Alright, where's the paint? I have to do the one on. So this is the color we use on the base. Runic Gray. Army Painter Speed Paints. Let's see, most of the time you bring your own stuff, but this time you might rent something. Ah, yeah, treat yourself, dude. What kind of stuff do you have? Like, what do you bring? Doop, boop. Are you really good at shooting? Yeah, man. I know one of my cousins is big into that and wanted to do like competitive. Okay. We got Spider-Man here. Alright, let's get some on the stone. I really wish it wouldn't do that weird autofocus thing. Oh, Spider-Man's foot. Okay, it's all good. Let's see, as much as you can because you only have one eye. Wait, most of the time you bring... Oh, man. So, yeah, is it difficult to shoot with only one, eye for vision? I'd imagine it's hard to focus. Wait, is it focus? Or depth perception is the problem, right? With only one eye vision? Because I know I have eye problems. And I had what do you call it? Cataract surgery for my eye. And then so it doesn't focus anymore because it's an artificial lens. And one of the problems I have is depth perception. Ta-da. Let's see. You have glasses with really strong prescription? Yeah. Just be safe out there. You know all the gun safety rules, right? You gotta take those seriously if you want to be pro. You don't just go out there play around. Da-da-da-da. Cool. Do you have a favorite one that you shoot? I got that rim. Get some over here. Let's drag some of this color over here. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. You lost your right eye when you were 1 year old. Oh my gosh. Well, at least it's not, it's not something, I mean, you lost your vision in that eye, but you've had it for so long that you're used to it, right? So you've never known what a two-eyed vision would be like in the first place. So you've adapted already by, probably since you were little. Well, yeah. What caused that? I think we need a little more here. And that little one, there we go. Let's make this darker. I think that might end up being too dark, but it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. You've had a prosthetic as long as you can remember? Ah, yeah. Yeah. It sucked when I had to have eye surgery. And then I got the artificial lenses in. You get used to it. What sucks is, people don't understand. When I tell them, like, oh yeah, I had to have eye surgery, and then I'll go, you know, I'll go, oh, my vision is not so good. And then they'll say something like, didn't you just have surgery? And then I was like, yeah, but surgery doesn't fix you to like 100%, you know? It'll just fix it so that I'm not blind and I can see a little better, you know? Oh, man. So, people don't understand because people that have great health, they just don't understand having health problems, you know? Like, I don't want to use the term, well, we're not disabled or handicapped or like, in super poor health, but, you know, it's a health problem that we've had to adapt to. All right, so now those colors have to dry. So let's work on Baron Zemo's, the fur on his coat. Because when you do miniatures, you have to, with speed paints, you have to do the lightest colors first. Okay, this is yeah, Baron Zemo. So this guy, he was in the show, oh, what was it? Falcon and Winter Soldier. Except he didn't wear the mask. It was like the rich guy that was in jail. So we have to do the white trim on his jacket. Because we have to start with the lightest colors. Boom, 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 boom. By the way, did I greet you? I did not. Well, I sang you happy birthday, but Moist Dumplings, a big peacekeeper salute to you. Wait, how do I get the chat? Why won't the chat show up? Oh, that's messed up. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Peace Angels in the chat. Here we go. My angels, protect and guide you. Da-da-da-dum. Alright, where's the white paint? It's not even really white paint. There it is. So the next color we will use is Holy White, which is actually a gray, but when you use it as a speed paint, it looks white and gives it definition on the edges. Ta-da! All right, let's put some of that here. See, it looks gray. I mean, it is gray. It's like a drippy gray color. Let's move that here. Okay. Yeah, the trim on fudge, that's too much. I think we should use a smaller brush, but this is fine. Boop. This is fine. See, it's like a really light gray. Let's see, Moist Dumpling says, at first, you had a detached retina. They even tried to reattach it 3 times, but it just got worse until they noticed tumors were growing in the optic nerve. And that's when they decided to remove the eye. Oh man, yeah. You never know if those things can spread, so they had to do it. You know? Yeah. Sometimes life sucks that way. I know me, I've had a whole ton of health problems myself. I've actually had to survive cancer. So, yeah, it sucks. Was there trim on the other side? I guess let's just lightly whoop. This is kinda, really should be using a smaller brush, especially since the point on this is not good anymore. You even had one of the top ophthalmologists in California. Let me switch brushes. That's good. And considering that you haven't had any problems since you were a kid, right? Considering the problem didn't get worse, it's sounds like they did a good job. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So good you're able to get like a top dock. For that problem. Okay. Looks like we're not really doing anything, but that's the effort will hopefully pay off. Like I always say when I'm painting stuff, it looks bad until it looks good. Okay. Did we get that there? Yeah, we got it. Boop. It's a dark spot that won't come off. Yeah. Do you remember all of that happening, Moist Dumplings, or you were just 1 year old? So it's almost a blessing that you didn't have to live through it, like, consciously. All right. I don't know if that's actually working, but all right, we did that. Okay, what else can we do next? At the moment, you're relaxing and watching some Star Trek. Then you might go on to binge watching some Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, pretty cool. Yeah. What have you been liking lately in anime? This Full Metal Alchemist? I know those are long series, right? I know I watched some of it when it was back on Cartoon Network back in the day. Let's take a closer look at this Spider-Man figure. All right, he's got red boots, blue pants. The shirt is red in the middle and then blue kind of like there and then like where the hand It's like gloves. And the head is red. You been liking the new season of Shield Hero? Man, you watch a lot. I was thinking of Amazon Prime now has where you could get a subscription to Crunchyroll. And I was thinking of doing it. And they got like a 1 week free trial. And I figured it's the holidays, so I might as well try it out. Especially I heard they have some dubbed anime on there. So I kind of prefer dubs. Okay, you know what I think we do? I think we start with the blue. So that's easy enough. This blue pants and blue parts of the... Okay, blue pants, blue arm, right? Okay, I see where it goes. All right. Maybe you can do both High Dive and Crunchyroll. Both have 70. Well, I won't have time to watch 2 channels at once. So I might as well do one for the free trial and watch as much as I can and then do the other one afterwards. What's on High Dive that's good? I thought Crunchyroll has most of the shows. Alright, we're gonna use Magic Blue. It's kind of hard to put so much detail into a very small figure. It is. It is very hard. And it's very hard to paint it. I mean, it's not very hard. After a while, you get the hang of it. But, I'm not an expert at this. I'm just doing this for fun. So there are people with artistic skill that can, do tiny, tiny details. Me, I just do broad strokes. And just, if it looks good enough, it looks good enough. Yeah. So what you watching in Star Trek these days? I thought you finished the series already. Oh, isn't it? Yeah, what's the new one? Brave New World. A friend of mine was telling me about that. Oh, that's too much paint. Okay, let's start at the back, so... Let's try to get focus. Let's see, at the moment you're rewatching DS9. DS9 was pretty good. DS9 was an interesting war rebellion story. What was it? The Bajorians versus was it the Dominion? I forget. Oh no, the Kardashians. I always found it funny when the celebrity Kardashians became famous. I was like, aren't they from Star Trek? Because it came out when I was, when I originally watched it, the Kardashians weren't the thing. Yeah, the Dominion later on, but from the beginning, yeah, the Kardashians. That's so funny. Okay, so it's like Spider-Man has red socks. We gotta paint in his pajamas. Let's get that, try to not to go over the line. Alright, did we do it? Okay. Oh. Fudge. It's okay. a steady hand. Okay. Let's see. Who are your favorite characters on DS9? I'm trying to remember the DS9 characters. I know there was the Bajoran girl. There was Cisco. There was... Who was the Irish guy? I think it was like the security guy. I like that they also... Because they weren't on... They were on a station and not on a ship. That they had their families with them. So Cisco had his son. Officer, is it O'Brien? Had his wife and kid. Isn't the wife the same actress from a lot of things? I think, wasn't she in like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and then like what was that other thing? What's her name? Do you remember the actress's name? Yeah. I think she was also in Crazy Rich Asians, and then, but also, she was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think. Yeah, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, what other parts are blue? It's the arm, and then a little bit under this line, right? Fudge, man, there's so much. That ropey texture, is that red? We're gonna have to reference pictures, so I don't want to mess up. Let's look at more pictures of Spider-Man. Are there more pictures of Spider-Man here? And okay, here is Spider-Man. So it kind of looks like some of the red is on top of the arm, and then below the arm is blue. Yeah, I think that's the case. Because see here how his webbing arm, only that under part is blue. Yeah. Oh, fudge. Oh man, did Moist Dumplings leave? That's okay. He's watching Star Trek. Where is the stream manager? Okay, we are live. Stream manager. Yeah, I think Moist Dumplings left. Krovax, hello and welcome. A big peacekeeper salute to you. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. What you been up to there, Krovax? So yeah, we're painting up Spider-Man. We need to figure out how we could paint him. We're doing the blue on him right now. We need more reference pictures. I wish there was some reference pictures from the back. All right. Yeah, I think half of the arm, like the upper half is, here it is. Yeah, you could clearly see. Like on the arm on the right, it's the lower part of it is blue, and then there's an upper part that's red. Okay. We got this. Da 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 da. Yeah, so this is what we got so far. So that red, I think it's demarcated by that line. Red over here and then blue, the bottom part, and here too. And I think it goes under the arm. But how far? How far? Wait a minute. So, is the back of Spider-Man blue? Or red? It might be blue. Aw, dang it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to look it up on. Let me look for a YouTube video of somebody else that painted this. Okay. Let's try and find a YouTube.
You see this man right here?
No.
That's Bob Fit.
YouTube Shorts. Okay. Marvel Crisis Protocol Spider-Man. I wish there was a Marvel expert that I knew that I could just contact. Alright. Marvel Crisis Protocol Spider-Man comic style. Epic Duck Studio.
If you're making a to-do list today, make it easy on yourself.
Skip.
Hey Flock, Mike here from Epic Duck Studios, and welcome to the Epic Hobby.
Let's see how this guy does it.
Is back. Originally I thought that was going to be black, but it actually ends up being red.
What?
So now I'm going to paint Spider-Man's eye lenses, and I'm going to come in first with some Fenrisian gray.
Does he paint the back blue?
The model, a little bit of skill. You're making sure you smooth it out on the model instead of just slapping it on. You really don't have to worry about getting too thinny, but most hobby paint actually comes.
Okay, yeah, the blue does go onto the back.
It's not made of thick, chunky particles of pigment. Be careful not to paint over the spider on his back. Originally, I thought that was going to be black, but it actually ends up being red.
Oh, the spider on the back is red?
So now I'm going to paint Spider-Man's eye lenses, and I'm going to come in first with some sort of edges of the embossing.
Oh, that's what he meant.
Boundary around the whole spider. You want to make sure none of that is left, either blue or primer gray.
You know what? I'm just going to paint it blue first, and then I'll paint over it with a red.
Black lines. But this is a really good kind of warm-up for doing all the really thin black
lining.
Alright,
and then the black lines. What color are the eyes?
And I didn't show it
They're
here
just
yet, but I'm
white?
going to be using some Mornfang brand. So now I'm going to work on a layer
Okay,
of highlights for the costume.
we know what to do now. Thank you, Epic Duck Studios,
Scarlet from Citadel.
for the
You can see that
reference.
Evil Sun Scarlet is a very...
All right, we got this. We got this. This is going to be fine. Okay, I think we got it going. We got the blue. We got the base. So we got to paint the underarm, and then the back is blue. And then that will be red. So we're going to try to, you know, we'll try as best we can. You know, we don't have to get it perfect right away. Okay. Fudge. Okay. Let's, at least there is a demarcated line. Please focus. Okay. Oh, I think the brush is a little too watery. Let's make sure we dry the brush really well. Yeah. Let me wipe off some of this water. That way the paint is not so watery. Okay. There we go. Okay. On the back. Fudge. Oh man, not the time to be out of focus. Fudge. Okay. So tiny. It's good enough. Let's put this upside down. It's too much paint. Okay. Let's hold it. Oh my God, so difficult. I think there's too much paint on the brush, but okay. As long as it goes in the right places. Man, it's like doing surgery. Focus, please. Fudge. The arm is in the way. That's why. It's okay. Just have to come at it at an angle. And capillary action. We have to wipe off that blue on the red part. The way to erase it is get just the wet brush and then try to rub off as much as possible. The problem is while it's wet, it will bleed over. All right. Let's let that dry a little bit. Figure out what we have to do next. I think this might stream is Spider-Man is super technical. All right, this one, the base is almost dry. Baron Zemo. Is the white part dry? Hold on. Yeah, it's dry enough. We have to paint that purple. So, where's our purple? We'll use this purple alchemy. Okay, fudge. Let's put that here. All right, I think the best way to tackle this is does the purple go all the way down? I think it does. Let's just do it like that. Okay. Oh, fudge. Okay, let's make sure the brush is dry. Okay. Okay, let me put that up so it's in camera. Boom, boom, boom. Purple head. All right. By the way, if the stream is too quiet, please feel free to play music on your end. I know progress in these things is a slow, thing. Oh man. No, it's working. Thought we lost that detail. Okay, we need to go for the shirt. Why won't it go? Oh man, come on. So difficult. Gotta have a steady hand. And the thing is, the way I'm viewing it is from the point of view of the iPad screen. Fudge, it's gonna be difficult. Oh man, don't autofocus like that. God dang it. Alright, is this good enough? Do I gotta get under there? That little crevice is gonna be... Oh man. It's good enough. Alright. Looks like it's good enough to me. Oh fudge, too much paint in the eye there. Gotta wick up some of that. I think it'll be okay. Now I know his gloves are also purple. Fudge, please focus. Oh man, that's difficult. And just as I touch it in the right area, and then it goes out of focus. Okay, I think that's... You know what? Good enough. Okay, this other hand, it'll be way easier. Fudge. Man, without focusing, it's like this, the depth perception is so hard. This is what makes the painting on stream difficult, is that dang autofocus. If I could just find a way for it to not do that and to fix the focus, that would be great. Yeah, like right there. See, just stay. Stay in focus. We have to move them upside down. Hold on, if I touch the screen, no, it's not like a camera. Man, that stray hair needs to go. That fiber is just gonna make a huge mistake at some point. That's really annoying. Is the hand covered? Let me look. Hold on, let me use my magnifier. See how you have these magnifying lenses. Rinse out the brush. Yeah, it's easier when I'm painting with just the brush. I mean, with the magnifiers off stream. I would say that's good enough. Baron Zemo has these shoulder pads. I'm pretty sure they're going to be purple, but we are not going to paint them there like that. Let's just paint the brown jacket. Okay. Oh, fudge! I dropped the miniature. Hold on. Watch it get covered in dust and cobwebs under the desk. Oh, dang it. Hopefully it didn't break. Okay. That looks all right. Okay. The camera a little shifted. Okay. What do we do now? What were we doing on Spider-Man that we had to stop? Oh yeah, we need that to dry. We have to finish painting the blue. Okay, we still have the blue paint here. Oh, that's too much. Oh, we went over the line. That's fine. Okay. I think if we hold them upside down. Oh, oh, look at that. We missed. We missed your nethers. The back of your knees, too. Okay, what are we trying to do? This. Oh, come on. Please just stay in focus. Oh yeah, we have to hold them upside down. That way we could just push the tip of the brush into that little crevice. Spider-Man is... Oh, I should not have started with this guy. The Spider-Man should have been his own video. Okay. How do we get fudge? Too much paint. Never have too much paint because it'll ruin, blob everywhere. It's difficult. I think that's good enough. Look at how weird the mask looks when it's not painted up fully, just in black and white. It's so weird. Okay. All right, the blue is done. Let's let that dry. Let's get back to Baron Zemo. We're already like an hour into the stream. I think Baron Zemo will go pretty quickly because now it's just the brown. We need, what is it, hardened leather? There it is. We're gonna use hardened leather for his jacket. We'll put it right here. Oh no, that's, yeah, here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now let's dab. Okay. Let's. Gotta get this edge. Come on, don't keep focus. I don't want to mess up that edge. It's like it focuses perfectly for like a second. Then as soon as you need it, it goes crazy. So like I said, these elbow pads, we are just gonna paint right over it. I'm not gonna bother with if it being a separate color. Mm. You know, considering the difficulty we're having with the focus, we're doing all right. See, just stay focused like that. Don't move. That's the focus we need. But then you do this. You get all crazy. Why? Like, is there a perfect way to... Okay. Oh. That perception bad. being extra cautious. Fudge. Oh, don't drip. Need to remove that. Wick it away. All right. That'll get fixed in the dry brushing stage. All right, we need more of the brown paint. Hardened leather. Okay, the other bunch. Do we get all those buckles? Oh, come on. Fudge. We had it. Oh man, we messed it up. But that's fine. The dry brushing will fix that. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think we got it. I think that's good enough. Did we think? Yeah, it's looking all right. Okay. I want this blue to completely dry before we continue and then do the red. Da-da, bump, bump. This is harder than I thought it would be. Okay. Now for the rest of Baron Zemo, the pants and boots will do black. Where is black? Here it is. Grim black. Always shake up your paints. Before I started stream, I shook them up quite a bit, but always do that because speed paints and any paints work way better when they're well mixed. Because the pigment settles at the bottom, so you need to shake them up. Alright, pants. Okay. So I feel like I should have used the wider brush. Well, this will be fine. Please focus. Yeah, if anybody knows a way to fix the focus on the Twitch app for IRL streaming, for like doing videos like this up close, please let me know. It would help greatly. Let's switch to the bigger brush. And let's put more black paint on the palette. Grim black. Okay. Okay. Oh, fudge. Which one am I looking at? This one, right? Yeah. I hope I don't make a mistake with the bigger brush. Fudge, almost slapped some paint all over. We'll switch back to the smaller brush in a moment. That's too much. Okay, let's switch to the smaller brush. And then there's already a lot of paint here, so we just have to drag it into the right places. You know what? Let me do that off screen with the magnifiers, because I really don't want to make a mistake there. All right, almost. It's just where the boots meet the ground. Don't want to mess up the ground that we already finished. And then the edge here. Where the purple meets. All right, we did it. It's not a lot of contrast, but dry brushing will fix that. Okay, we just have to paint the sword. The sword and that metal grill. Okay. Let me get a good look at that sword in the reference. All right, so it looks like it's gold at the hilt and the, you call that a pommel, I think? The circle at the bottom. Is the whole grip gold also? Let's just make the whole thing gold. And then silver blade. All right. We need a silver. This is gunmetal. No, let's find something shiny. Okay. Plate mail metal will be our silver. And then will be our gold color. Here we go. Greedy gold. I thought I had an armor color. No, we have to shake these up because I didn't shake these up before the stream. Okay. Let's start with the silver. All right. We need something to put that on. Let's use this. Is that not on stream? There. Put a little silver there. Little dot of silver. Okay. Oh, that's a little too much. A little too much. Maybe put it on too thick. I think we have to add a wash to this to make it more, give it more depth. Yeah. We probably should have used the gunmetal. Oh, the paint's too thick. All right, that'll even out, hopefully. Anyway, it's super small to see. Let me get out that gunmetal color. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah. Because we have to paint that grate also. The storm drain. I don't know why this one clogs up. Very important with these bottles, if it seems like it's clogged, don't squeeze it super hard because it will burst open and a whole ton of paint will come out. Need a toothpick. Better if you have like, oh man, I can't pick up the toothbrush. Toothpick. Fudge, man, these gloves. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, clean out. All right, that looks like enough. Storm drain. Fudge, did I get silver paint on him? No. It's just got shiny pants. Focus. Oh, man. It's not going on as planned. That little dollop fudge. Gotta make sure we don't mess it up. You know, we'll just put a black wash on there so then it covers the mistake. All right, I think that's good. Okay, let's get some of this on the sword. Okay. All right, it's coming along nicely. What does Baron Zemo's head gear look like? He has like a crown. It's gold. All right. On his belt will be gold. Okay. So where's our gold color? Here we go. Greedy gold. Where can we put this? Let's put this here. Why is it drippy like that? Fudge. Let's shake this a lot more. And that's what happens when paints sit around too much. The paint and the, what do you call it? Oh man, whatever the fluid is, the paint, yeah, is called, it separates. Okay, let's not use this one then. Let's use this one. Hopefully this is mixed better now. Hold on, let me go change this water. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Oops, too much water. All right, we're almost at what? Hour and 40 minutes stream. We're just about done with Baron Zemo. Spider-Man will take a little more time. Let's get that belt buckle. Too much paint. It's hard. This gold color doesn't coat properly. Alright, that's good enough. We need You need this brush to be way drier. You know, we need to use a smaller brush. Yeah, we use this brush. Okay. See if it could focus like that the whole time, it would be perfect. But as soon as you start moving, fudge. Okay. Fudge. Oh man, that glove is just going to get everything all gold. Okay, let's wipe the glove. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Fudge. I knew there was too much paint. I did it anyway. It's okay. Fudge. Also came in at a dumb angle. All right. So, way we fix. Come in with a little bit of damp brush and try to wipe away as much. Fortunately, metallic is difficult. Hold on. Let me try to do this with the magnifiers. We're just gonna have to paint over it again. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna use the magnifier and I'm gonna paint his headgear. It's really important. Get that right. And we're putting the gold on his head. It's not coming out right. Yeah, this is the kind of thing you have to use the magnifier for. There's no way around it. All right. See? It's hard to see, but it's at least there. All right. Oh, we have to fix the purple on the back of the hand. See? And then I think a little bit of this, the silver we have to fix. I forgot I'm wearing the magnifiers. Hold on. Let me get that plate metal. And use the magnifier again. Okay, let me. Okay. Looks good. Oh, a tip. Okay, we need the purple. Where is it? See, with the touch-ups like this, it's, you really need to use magnifiers. That's why it's hard to do this kind of thing on stream. Where did I put the purple? Here? Wait, wrong brush. We have to use the tiny one. Okay, we're trying to fix the back of the hand. See where that gold is? All right. Looks good to me. Okay. I want to put a black wash on the grating. Where is it? All right, shadow wash. Okay, shake up the shadow wash. Okay, with this we could use the bigger brush. Okay. Oh, let me take the magnifier off. Fudge, too much. Yeah, that's what we want. We want it in the crevices. And this brush is beat up. I want it at the edges. Good enough. Gotta let that dry now. All right, looking good. I think Baron Zemo is basically done. We have to do a dry brush on him, but we have to wait for that wash to dry. Spider-Man. We have to do the red, and we have to do this metal girder. Let's get a fresh bottle cap. Okay, I'm gonna put Baron Zemo aside so he doesn't get messed up. Oh wait, where will we put him? Let's put him. Oh fudge. Put him here. All right, where's the red? No, it's purple. We don't need the purple anymore, so I'm gonna put it here. All right, blood red. So we have to do the red on Spider-Man. We need another bottle cap. So what I use for the paints is these little caps for, water jugs. I save them to use for painting. They are the perfect thing to use as a little palette because they're plastic. Let's put one more drop. All right. All right. What's going to be hard to do is all the black lines. Taj, hello. Hat is perfectly blood red. So happily named. It's kind of gross, right? But welcome, Taj. And a big peacekeeper salute to you. Now, hold on. Let me. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. So we're painting Spider-Man and the villain, Baron Zemo. Is this the red? Oh, fudge, it's spilled everywhere. Okay, blood red. Let's get his gloves. Oh, I wish the camera would just stop trying to autofocus. How you doing tonight, Taj? What time is it by you? It is, what is it? Almost 2 o'clock here, so it's probably 11 by you. Unless I've got that wrong again. You know what's so hard about this, Taj? When I'm painting miniatures on my own, I use a magnifier thing. This thing, which has a glass, and I could put it right up to my head, my eyes, so I could do this. But in order to stream, I'm using the iPad, and I have it on a tripod. And so I'm looking at the miniature through the iPad screen. So it's almost like the laparoscopy, is that what you call it? Surgery that surgeons do. And what the problem with doing it like this is my depth perception is way off. They're so tiny. Let's see. Oh, it's midnight by you. Oh, so we only have a 2-hour difference now. Is it cause of daylight savings time? You're doing good. Going to sleep soon. But so I was on and you wanted to see my painting? Thank you. Yeah, it's tiny. I have pictures of it on, what do you call it? On my YouTube community page, and also on my, what do you call it? Oh, fudge. Well, good thing the head's going to be red too. And also on my Twitter and Instagram. Man, you just gotta be super careful. You've seen the pictures, but it doesn't do it justice. Thank you. Thank you, Taj. Man, Spider-Man is so hard to paint. He's got all these little ridges. Yeah. it's just a lot of brush control. See that movement of the brush? That's how mistakes happen. Oh man. Oh, fudge. Is that supposed to be blue? No, no, no. We're good. We're good. Please stay focused. Okay. You know what? Mistakes happen, and it's paint. It can be fixed. So, like I always say, it looks bad till it looks good. Because painting miniatures is a corrective art, meaning you start wide and start going into smaller and smaller details, correcting and correcting until it looks good. Ah, fudge. Till it looks good enough. Yeah. Let's see. How was dinner? What'd you have for dinner? I had the leftover steak that my dad made this weekend. Man, this is gonna Spider-Man. I knew this one's gonna be a hard one. I should not have done this one on stream. But, you know, I want to get it done. And I figured this would motivate me. You know what? Sometimes it is better if you push your fingers together to get a better grip. Yeah. So this is the process, Taj, if you're wondering how this kind of stuff works. Oh man, I can't believe I'm doing this while this thing is blurry. All right, there we go. See, now if the camera could just stay in focus like that, would be perfect. That little white outline is supposed to be black. That's why I'm leaving that line like that. Oh man, so difficult. Let's see. You're gonna have soup and crackers, but you changed your mind. You wound up making a chicken taco bowl. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. What did I have with the steak? I just had white rice. Yeah. Little cuts of soy sauce steak, because my mom and dad, this steak recipe is steak broiled with soy sauce and like garlic powder. And it is delicious. Fudge. That is too much paint. I should dab that off, but you know what? We go along with how we see it. Let's see. In my white rice, I know. Well, I like white rice. I know diabetic, I'm not supposed to have white rice. But it's a glycemic index and crap like that. But I'm Asian, and I like it. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Basically, growing up, it was white rice with everything. You could have white rice with soup, white rice with any food, any white rice with hot dogs, white rice with Spam, white rice with eggs. You just put friggin' anything on white rice. Let's see. It feels like you'd have a smaller tip brush, and you know what? You would think that it's as long as the tip is good. And see, the reason being is you don't want to use a super tiny brush. Like I have super tiny brushes. Is oh fudge. Okay. Because if you use a tiny brush like this, the paint dries inside the brush too fast. So this part of the brush, the thick part, is called the barrel, and you want that to load up with paint. That way you don't have to keep dipping your brush or cleaning out the brush too often. So that is the reason to use a bigger brush, because the paint gets, soaks up into there. And then gets released at the tip. Kind of like a fountain pen. It's that kind of thing. So I know when I first started out, I used brushes that were way too small. And it was frustrating. I was like, why is the paint always drying out on the brush? And then you would have to clean it out like way too often, or the paint would go on streaky. But when you use a bigger brush that has a wide barrel, it allows the paint to be stored in the thick part of the brush and lets you release it at the tip or the sides, like I'm doing here. And I'm not using normal paints. These are what's a new invention for miniature painting, but basically they're inks. They are transparent ink paints. And what's nice is they have a higher pigment count and are transparent. And that's why they give you contrast within, like, see these contoured lines? They'll gather into recesses and give you shading. Fudge, man, if only it would stay in focus. That makes sense because it looks like ink. Yeah, it's basically an ink. So this is basically like calligraphy. There's too much paint right there. Oh, fudge. Yeah. So like I've been using these speed paints on everything. Like the base, that's all ink. This used to be all white. So, yeah. If you watch the VODs or when I post it on YouTube, it shows the whole process from the beginning. And my explanations for why it's done that way. We do have to clean out the brush every now and then, because if the ink starts to get sticky in the brush if you leave it too long. Da-da-da-da. And then we load up the brush again, just like a fountain pen. And tap so there's not too much. And then we continue. And it's just a constant corrective process of get the paint where it needs to go. Oh, fudge. And then we just correct it. When, let's correct that now. Because it's an ink, you can kind of erase if you're quick with a wet brush. It will bleed, but it's fixable. See? The problem is when two colors meet. But this is fixable now. And then I need a dry brush to soak up that extra water. Then we just paint over that later, that little mistake. But at least most of the red is gone. But it also removes some of that gray color. So that's just something we have to do over. I think we have to put more red on the palette. Where's the one I did earlier? So this is what I was working on alongside Spider-Man. This is Baron Zemo. You might remember him from the Marvel series Falcon and Winter Soldier. Except he wasn't wearing a mask. Yeah, so we did him. He looks alright. He's not finished. We still have to do a dry brush on him to bring out highlights. And a lot of I use techniques that are designed to do things faster than normal and with, to simulate what artists would do. So I just use the easiest method possible. But not an artist. This is basically just glorified coloring book. You just need a steady hand. Practice. So see how in the little indentations, the ink gathers in there more and then becomes darker because they're in a recessed area. And that's one of the advantages of using inks. If you put just a regular paint, it would be one flat color, even in the recesses. Boop. Oh man, come on. Work with me, camera. Oh yeah, anybody can do this. This is just, it's a coloring book. Just in 3D. Boop, boop, boop. So the creases give the depth, yeah. So, and it only does that with inks. It was a technique people figured out, and then they developed these speed paint inks to accentuate that property. And then they started making miniatures with a lot of indentations, so that, see like the indentations in like these cracks in the concrete and that. So this is all just gray ink, and then it gets into the recesses and becomes darker in there. And also it gets darker on the middle of flat surfaces, and then the edges stay lighter. It's just a weird property people figured out. And then became an advantageous side effect. Oh man, my depth perception is way off. There we go. All right. Oh, the little spider symbol on the back has to be red. Yeah. The method that YouTube likes to call this is the slap chop method, just because it was kind of like a slapdash way of painting things. And so there's a lot of YouTube videos on it, and that's how I learned. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare to try to do. Oh. The brush was too wet. Let's just try to pull that paint. Yeah, just try to. Yeah, that is a bloody color. It's like it's all cloddy looking. Like it's all clotted. You off to bed? No problem, Taj. It was great to chat with you today. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. Yeah, and caught up with the squad. So a big peacekeeper salute to you, Taj. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. Have a great sleep, Taj. And if I don't see you, have a great holiday and Thanksgiving. Oh, that's not the brush. This is the brush. Let's make sure the brush is dry. Let me blow on this to see if I could dry this off better. Some people use a hairbrush to dry things quickly, but I just don't have a socket free to do that here. Da-da-da-da. Same to me. Thank you, Taj. Okay. Oh, too much too much paint on the brush. We need just the barest amount of paint to just color in and stay within the lines. Please focus. Yeah, I'm messing this up, but you know what? Sometimes just gotta go for it. Then see. Ugh, you know what? That's the best we could do. You know what? Okay, sometimes when it's magnified, it looks terrible. But when you look at it with your normal eyes, it's so small you won't see the mistakes. Yeah. It's so small you won't see the mistakes. The only thing is when I take photos of it, you could definitely see the mistakes. So we try our best. Sometimes our best isn't good enough, but at least we tried. And like I said, it's a corrective process. You do what you can. Oh, fudge. I don't know how I'm going to do that black line all around. Is that not colored? Yeah, we didn't color that. Oh well. Let's good enough. Oh, wait, the knee. Oh, that's fine. It's coming along. You know, when we get to the dry brushing part, that's what will fix all the mistakes. It looks bad until it looks good. Oh, depth perception. All right. Let's let them dry for a bit. Da 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 dum dum dum. Two hours, 22-minute stream. All right. Is the paint dry on Baron Zemo? Let's look. So then we could get into the dry brushing process. It's the ink on the... Let me put on the magnifier. Yeah, it's basically dry. Let me just give it a quality control check. What is that? Oh, needs a tiny bit of purple. Tiny amount of purple, and I put the purple back. It's a tiny amount of purple. Quality control. Oh, got ink on our glove. Fudge, where did I put the purple? Here? Yeah, it's the purple. Okay. Let me do it with my own eyes. All right, now it's gonna need to dry again. Another little bit of purple. Okay. All right. Cool. think that's looking alright. Oh, now he's got to dry again. Alright, back to Spider-Man. Let us paint that girder. We have a really cool color I've never tried. Rough iron. Let's try that. You gotta shake it up because I've never used this paint, so it's probably separated. Okay. We'll put that here. Let's get Spider-Man into frame. Oh no! Just realized I didn't paint the top of the. Oh no, no, that's fine. Yeah. I don't know how we're gonna do the black lines. It'll be difficult, but we're gonna try. Okay. Let's try this rough iron color. Okay, let's make sure the brush is dry. Oh, why I keep forgetting the magnifier is on my head. I'm so used to painting with it. Well, but we're streaming, so you have to use. Oh, why is it too liquidy? It's too liquidy. Okay. You know what? It's fine. Jeez. Try not to get it on his foot. Looks super rusted. Oh, fudge. The perception. Oh, man, hand getting shaky. Oh. I think that messed up a bit. I'm gonna have to turn them upside down. Fudge. Oh man, I can't see where it's going. Okay, I have to use the magnifier on this part so then I don't mess it up really bad. Okay. suppose we have to do it exact. Oh, uh-oh. Fudge. All right. That underside part is tough. There's no way to do that without, see, we're trying to paint all under there, but it's hard to do it. Like, even the lighting is not working with me, because the base is blocking the light. But I guess no one can see under there anyway. All right, we almost got it. Oh, jeez. That girder, that inside part here, it's hard to reach. It doesn't have to be perfect, so this is fine. We're not going for perfection. All right, girder just has to dry. Now we'll like dry brush it with like a little bit of like silverish metal. Oh, fudge's foot. All right, good enough. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, let me change the water again because this water is now full of metallic flakes, which might get into the other colors. Let me rinse out the brushes too so all the metallic flakes come out. Boom, 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 boom. Painting streams. Okay. Alright, so that girder needs to dry on Spider-Man. We might be at the stage where we're going to dry brush Baron Zemo. Okay, let these brushes dry. Oh, I gotta make sure these gloves are dry too. What are we, 2.5 hour stream? Okay. Taking longer than I'd like, but man, Spider-Man he's coming along. It's just super hard to paint. Let me look at the reference picture again. Okay. So we have to paint all those black lines and the spider on his chest and then the whites of his eyes. How did they do their girder? Yeah, it's like a dark metal and then some little splotchy silver. Yeah. I think we're close to this being done. It's just those the black lines is what worries me. It's a corrective process. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let me just review the chat. All right. Yeah, I think let's dry brush Baron Zemo. So I have QC'd him, quality controlled, and I think he's good and will look better with the dry brush. Yeah. And then he won't be done because we still have to paint the rim of the base, but I will do that off stream. Because I usually put 3 layers of black paint over the rim. And also getting it right in there, you need a tiny brush to be very careful. It's a little time consuming, but it's a good finishing touch. Makes it look like, those fancy chess pieces. So, Spidey, let's move you over here. We'll need this. And this is what I use for dry brushing to bring out the highlights, is this sand color. Oh, sorry. And we need a dry brush. Okay, we have to shake up whole bottle of Americana sand. These you could buy at like Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Sometimes Walmart has these, and these are like maybe $1 to $1.25. Sometimes Walmart will have them on sale for like 80 cents. If you see them at 80 cents, just buy up some paints. They're not the best quality, but for basic colors, they're nice. And then for dry brushing, we use an e.l.f. blending eye brush. Because it's a nice, it's a good fluffy brush. And it's perfect for the dry brushing process. And they're like $1 at the pharmacy. Okay. Let's get this. Fill it with this. So this is the dry brushing process. You don't need a lot of paint. In fact, I put too much. So, okay, dry brushing will bring out the highlights. So take a good look at how it looks good with the speed paint. You know, there's a bit of contrast, but we can bring out the details a little more with dry brushing. And what we do is, this will be our highlight color. We use the fluffy brush and we wipe off most of the paint. So it's wet paint in the bristles. We want to rub off as much of the pigment off as possible until the brush is dry. That's why it's called a dry brushing process, where you're seeing barely any paint rubbing off on the paper towel. You can do this on anything, like paper towel. I heard people say don't do it on paper towel because it removes too much of the water, the liquid. Well, I keep forgetting the medium. That's the technical term. So just scrub the brush until there's barely anything coming off. See? And then test it on your model. When you test it on your model, test it on the back and like someplace that's inconspicuous. So we'll do a little bit of this and try to catch the edges. You will see things get highlighted. Okay. Let's try his pants. Very light, almost no pressure strokes. Okay, see how that's getting highlighted? And try to be, this too much. You have to rub it more on the towel. You know, very light strokes. And that's what will give you on the edges and the highlights. See? See how that just highlighted his head? And we want that in all sorts of different places. And then see this dark, it's gonna catch that and lighten up the base a little more, especially around this rim and this stonework. Okay, let's catch some of the pants and then the pocket things on the belt, the jacket. Purple part of the head and gets a little bit on the face. It'll bring out his eyes. I mean, it is an eye blending brush. See, and it starts to bring out these little details that you had not noticed before. See, notice how the white parts that we had painted gray are now getting more depth of color. There's darks and lights. More variety, and see how these little lines get highlighted too on his head. Yeah, look. His boots start to get highlighted. His jeans, or what have you. There we go. That might have been a little too much on the jeans, but what can you do about it? You just scrub the base. Yeah, scrub the base a little. See, it brings out more of the details. I would even call this one done. Let's get the back of that rock. Yeah, and then for hitting this, let's tone down that dark spot there. Yeah, see? So you get good variation, but it evens it out, so then it's not so harsh. And let's get some on the grill. Well, like, you think you shouldn't highlight the metal parts, but it's actually looks nicer with that there. Let's get the back, more of the back of the jacket. Oh no, there was gold on that? Maybe if we dry brush, it'll be less noticeable. Yeah, it's less noticeable. You know what, that mistake, we'll just have to live with it. We're not going for perfection. See the highlights on the pants, and then the little pocket things, and then on these boots. See, you could really see the dry brushing on the boots. See all the little white lines that pop out because of the highlight dry brush? You know, it still gives the image of a dark color, but it makes it look like it's shiny almost. Like here. It's like, oh no, shiny. A little too much, but it's fine. He's fashionable. Let me put a little on the sword. A little dry brush on the sword. Yeah, his nose got highlighted a little too much. It's fine. All right, I think this is good enough. We'll call Baron Zemo finished, except for the base rim. We have to paint that. Let's get more of the highlight on this. There we go. That's good. All right, everyone. See? Baron Zemo finished. I think it looks good. Who's there? Oni, hello. It's been a while. Let's see. Sorry you're late. Hope you've been doing well. Yeah, just some late night painting. Had nothing to do. I'm good at this. You could never. It's easy. You just take a look at the VODs, or when I post it on YouTube, I show you exactly step by step what you gotta do. This is not perfect, but you know, I'll live with it. Yeah. You know what I could add? I could add a little bit of ink to tone down that highlight. But yeah, he looks all right. See, the back of the jacket too is highlighted. Pants. Little fur cuffs. Yeah. Thank you, Oni. And a big peacekeeper salute to Oni. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. Yeah. So what you got going on lately, Oni? Oh, wait, what's this? Hold for swearing. Oh, man, Oni, you got auto-modded. Let's see. The whole color mixing and stuff would be hard for you. And you're not a creative person when it comes to painting, but you can draw. If you can draw, that's better than I can do. I can't draw. Oh, man. Yeah, he got auto-modded. It's so funny. Yeah, because a lot of times I'm streaming by myself. That's why I have auto-mod on. Yeah, but it's okay. I got to see it. I got to see your comment on in the mod window thing. Yeah, look at that. I want to fix that. That part's too shiny. Tell these mods to jump in the boxing ring. Oh, how's your sports stuff going, Oni? I remember you saying you were doing, what do you call it? What was it? Rugby. Man, that's got to be rough. I hope you didn't get injured. I remember you were talking about being worried about sports injuries. Wait, Psycho. Hold on. Well, if anybody was a psycho, a big peacekeeper salute to you. But I can't tell in the chat, because when you do the thing, when I do streams like this, I can only look at things on my phone. Yeah. How did I get to the chat again? Oh, man, it doesn't work. All right. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. Let me relaunch the thingies. Let's see. It's been good. You're on break now. Preseason starts next week, so you're chilling. Been playing a lot of games. Cool. I'm watching a lot of dramas. Listening to a lot of K-pop. What dramas are you watching? You know what my dad was watching? He was watching, what was it? Strong Girl Namsoon on Netflix. And it has the theme song for it is a song by ITZY, which is pretty cool. So I started watching it. I watched the first episode. Pretty good. It's about this girl that has super strength powers. All right. I need another cap. Here it is. So I could tone down that thing. Okay, we're going to use Shadow Wash. Just to tone down that thing that's too bright. And add a little water to it so it's not strong. Okay. And then that white splotch is, hopefully we could tone that down. Yeah, look at that. Got toned down. It's just a little bit of black ink over it. Let's put a little here too, so it's a little even. Yeah, that's good enough for me. And then we might dry brush this again a little more. Who knows? Let's add a little wash here, a little bit there, a little bit on the belt buckle. A little bit on the sword, just for a little bit of depth. Yeah, it's looking all right. Okay. No, I think we don't mess with that anymore. I think perfect. But yeah, man. Have you been winning your games? I hope you've been winning. Man. And what K-pop have you been into? Oh, and didn't you go to a Twice concert recently, or is that in January or something? Dun 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 dun. Oh man, I'm also working on Spider-Man, but this is tough. Spider-Man is hard to paint. Super, super difficult to paint. It looks crazy right now. I might not finish this on stream. But I will post pictures when I finish this on the YouTube community page, the Instagram, and the Twitter for anybody that's watching this in the future on YouTube. All right. What's the next steps here? I'm going to get another drink, even though I think I might be closing stream soon. Because, nah, you know what? I think I better get going. Unless, Oni, is there any more conversation? I could stick around for some conversation. Little less conversation. What song was that? You know what? Let's try to do the black line before we leave. We'll try. It's gonna be difficult. we're gonna have to use a really pointy tip. What is booping? Yeah. So, oh wait, so oh man, I missed all the chat. So let me see. By the way, have you heard Soyun Winter? No, I heard about that combo. I didn't get to see it. I love it. Soyun's short raps here and there are lovely. You've been playing Fortnite a lot. Cool. I know 50 Grant plays Fortnite. I've been winning a lot of those. Oh, you don't know. Well, you had to miss the concert. Oh, you missed the concert. Oh, yeah, your grandfather's funeral. Totally forgot about that. Are you doing okay, Oni? Man, I remember when I lost my grandparents. It's difficult. And you know what? I gave TG this advice too, because I know TG's grandmother and grandfather passed also before, and his grandmother recently. So in my family, our grandparents are what held all the relatives together, because we would all meet in big family gatherings for all, for them. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I didn't see your messages. I had to scroll on the thing. The scrolling stopped because I was looking back on some messages. You're fine now? Past and TG helped a lot? Yeah. But man, for us, for my family, it was bad because after, like, our grandparents held everyone together. And then after my grandparents passed away, like, all the relatives just drifted away. You know what I mean? They kind of separated and, went into their own different groups. So you gotta, keep family together. It's difficult, but, that's what I miss with my grandparents. It's like we all don't get together now as a big, giant family group anymore. And I miss that a lot. So yeah, now that time has passed, yeah, it's difficult. Family is the most important thing, dude. Okay, we're gonna use Grim Black. Trying to do those lines for Spider-Man, but it's hard. Let's see. Definitely. Let's see. Your grandfather is the only Tongan left on your dad's side. So we're traveling to Tonga next year to meet the rest of the family before you end up losing connection. Yeah, that's the important thing. We lost connection with people that we. Yeah. I mean, because everybody's in different places, different countries, different states in the U.S. It's like, it's hard. Hard to keep it all together. Because we would get together for like cousins, second cousins, distant relatives. We would all get together because of our grandparents. Because we had not only our grandparents, but our grandparents had brothers and sisters, But now we don't even see them because, it's so distant. You know what? I'm going to have to do this with my own eyeballs and not under the iPad thing. What's Tonga like? Have you ever been there before? I know. Wait a minute. I forgot. Are you... I think you said you're something like Samoan or something? I forget exactly. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Oh, fudge. Man, these lines are so hard to paint. You know what? Actually, this is actually okay. I'm not going for perfection. Yeah, dang it. It's too difficult. Da-da-da. Let's see. Oh, you're half Tongan, half Maori. That's the one. I forgot the word. Yeah, but you live in Australia. I know you live in Australia. I know that much at least. Cool. How far are those to get to? Is it difficult to get there? So Maori, what island is that? Is there a Maori island? Let's see, I'm trying to get those little lines and paint them black. That's difficult. It's like so tiny, I gotta use a magnifying glass. See, I have these magnifying glasses on my head. Let's see. Tonga is about 2 hours from Australia. Maori is New Zealand is Maori. Okay. Yeah. So it was called New Zealand before it was colonized? It's like Aboriginals and Australia. What are the Australian Aboriginal people actually called? Do they have a word for their, nation? Let's see. They're the natives of the country. I know, but what I mean is, do they have like a name like Maori or Tongan? Like, who is it? Sandy that shows up on the stream? Sandy is not, native, native North American Indian, but their actual native tribe name is Cree Indians. Well, Cree, they wouldn't be Indians. Indian is a name that the the colonizing people gave out of mistake. Yeah. Because apparently they thought they were in India when they first came to America. Oh man, it's so hard to paint. Well, we're trying to get the black lines painted, but it's really coming out a big mess. So, but we're trying. We just have to correct it afterwards. It's not working. Let's see. Bro's been struggling to explain the whole original thing. But if you want, you can research. It's easier. True. I should look it up. I should look it up. I wonder what Filipinos were called before it was settled by the Spanish. I wonder if we had a name in the before times. Yeah. Probably we did have a name before. Supposedly all our people came from, the same, we're all kind of related. And came from probably China or something. Oh man, I got paint on the iPad. Fudge! Oh, dang it. Oh man, there's dried paint on there too. It's so messed up. You gotta head off now. Hope you have a great rest of the night. Enjoy painting, and I'll catch you next time. Yeah! Thank you for watching. Trying to get Spider-Man done, but it's kind of sloppy. All right, Oni, thank you for coming by, and a big peacekeeper salute to you. Whoops. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. Have a great night or a great morning, Oni. Wait, is it morning or night? I know it's like a big time difference. So what time is it now for us? It's like 3 a.m. I imagine it's like 5 in the evening for you. Da-da-da. Thank you, Oni, for the peace angels. This is so difficult. I'm trying to do the face and it's all messed up. It's looking better, but not perfect. It's not looking good at all. Oh, dang it. All right, at least I got some of the lines painted in. All right, that has got to dry a little bit. I think we got to dry brush some metal onto the girder. So let's get another brush. Where's the dry brush we used? Oh, there it is. No, we need, yeah, the flat brush maybe. We need some of this gunmetal. There we go. Okay. I need to remove. So we're gonna dry brush and stipple onto the girder. Chup, 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 stipple. Can barely see it. Let me just do it off camera. Yeah. I think it's easier if... Nope, that was too much. How's it looking? It's not great, but you know what? Add a wash to it and some dry brushing, and it'll look fine. Okay. Yeah, it's not coming out great. That's okay. I think the only... We'll paint the eyes. We'll do it live. Oh man, it's terrible. I feel like the Spider-Man is gonna need a lot of touch-ups off stream, but you know, we'll do what we can. But at least Baron Zemo's done. Wow, that took another 20 minutes. It's gonna be a 4-hour stream at least. We need white, or we need a light gray. Let me see if we have a really light gray. I'm pretty sure we do have one. We do. We have granite gray. See, I don't like using pure white if we could avoid it. Let's try to use this. Okay. All right, we need we need a super tiny brush. No, we need smaller than that. Here we go. Okay, let's make sure this brush is dry. Okay, I'm gonna have to use the magnifiers in order to paint that. Oh, geez, it dried. Gotta work quickly with this paint. Let's get the Jeez, it's so difficult. Why is his eyes so spread apart so bad? Ugh. Look how goofy he looks. This tip is not good. It's too... I don't know if you could see that, but there is a stray hair way at the tip, which is not, it's not working out. Okay. There's some water there. I need to tap that out. So it will make the paint runny. Okay, let me try again. You know what? That's about as good as I'm gonna get it. Unfortunately. It's really goofy. See if I could smooth that out. It's kind of bad. Dang it. Fudge. Oh, that effed it up real good. All right, let's try to fix it with the black. Grim black. There we go. We'll see what happens. Might as well. Okay. See, here's what we're working with. I don't know. I keep messing it up more and more. You know what? I think this is fine. Because I think maybe if we dry brush it, it'll probably just work out on its own. Okay. We need to fix the runic. Where's the runic? Runic gray. We need to fix that on the base. Wait a minute. That's the black. Gray. fix that. I'm stippling on some black on here just to tone that down. It's not perfect, but what can I do? Okay. We'll just dry brush it, but we have to wait for it to dry. So, let me grab another soda. I'll be right back. I think it'll all work out with the dry brush. You just gotta make sure it dries. See, it's still wet on the base. Otherwise, he's looking okay. He's not perfect, but nothing is. Yeah, it'll turn out okay, I think. Not great, but I think it'll be okay. I wonder if we could dry brush even with the base wet like that. think it'll work out. Okay, let me set up the dry brush. Let's see. We need. Okay, we'll use this one. Sand color. There we go. Shake it up. Okay. Let's get a fresh dry brush. Whoops. Okay. Elf makeup brush. Elf blending eye brush. Okay. Try to remove as much of the paint as possible. Okay, we'll test it on the base first. Okay, light dry brushing. Oof, I think it's too much. Let's put it on here. We need a fresh. I think we need another paper towel. Hold on. Here. Okay. All right, let's see what happens here. A little too much still. That's why I always test it on, like, not directly on the mini, but on like the base or. Oh, why is my head? Let me remove the magnifiers. How's that looking? Doesn't focus, man. Sorry, I have to do that off camera. But we're getting results. Those are there. Good. The blue highlights really well. Got the dry brushing, but the red kind of whack. Oh man. Let's try the back. I feel like we need a red ink. Those goggles are messed up. Looking fudge. Oh man, that's so bad. You know, we'll put a wash on it and see what happens. Yeah, let's put a black wash on it. It's whack. Oh fudge. Oh well. Put some of this shadow wash. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I feel like the dry brushing on the red, see, doesn't, it's not great, but the dry brushing on the blue is pretty decent. All right. Do we even attempt to do this again? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the eyes over and over again until I get it right. So I think we're gonna call these done for the stream at least. And then I will do touch-ups off stream. Man, the goggles are like a pain in the neck. Yeah, well, we tried. We made an effort. I think Baron Zemo is decent. Good playable. You know, I mean, Spider-Man is good, but fudge. I feel like it's low quality. All right, everyone. That's it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed. Please, like and subscribe. I don't know. Or if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I always want to help new people trying out the hobby too. All right, I'm out. If you enjoyed this live or past broadcast, please consider giving me a follow and making a new friend. And to all my peacekeepers out there, a big peacekeeper salute to you all. These angels in the chat. The angels protect and guide you. All right. When I finally get it all done, you will see it in the community page on YouTube or on Twitter or Instagram. All right. Night, everyone. Peace.